Okay, it's time to go settle up with the boomers. Alright, got everybody? Including that sentry bot I told to wait somewhere? God damn it.
Have a nice day.
Okay, there we go. I'm sure it'll be safe if we just leave that war machine back there unattended. That guy will be fine. Man, they have just fucking ruined this place.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
I turned it off. It was glitching out, so I just got rid of it.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces. Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nelis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you. Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit. Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it. Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, it maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see. You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nelis. You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
I think we'll help the doctor out first, as Robin has inexplicably become a top position. Yeah, we'll say she learned a lot from Arcade. That kind of makes sense. Where do they hide that fucking... That's Raquel. Schoolhouse. Oh, here we go.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nelis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to. I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Apparently.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good. Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that. I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around. That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you. Yes, outsider? Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least. Later.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nelis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them. Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free. Don't get my hopes up. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay, just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Okay, I'm not sure if I could trust the squad here to exercise restraint with these ants, so I'm going to dismiss them, and when we come back, I'll be inside. Okay, so no energy powers for this one. We're just going to go with good old telepathic assault. God damn it. Not to say kill him nice and clean, but Robin still can't aim for shit, so... Where the hell are they? Alright, enough stealth. Okay, there we go. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, sweet. Finally. Okay, finally done with that shit. I just gotta pick everybody back up and shouldn't be too much longer for this quest. Okay, we got everybody back. Now, if memory serves, if our repair is high enough, we can just fix these solar panels without anything special. Otherwise, we'd have to hike it back to Helios 1. Okay, that should be everything. Fuck, guys. Oh, shit. Must have forgotten to do something. Right, I have to flip a switch somewhere. Man, I jumped ahead of myself by a lot there, didn't I? Uh-oh. No, well, I turned off fall damage, so whatever. Where is Raquel right now? Oh, way the fuck over there.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead? Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work. Okay, it's Raoul here, because Loyal should be the last trigger for him.
Hello, outsider. Need something? An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future. Later. Good work with those solar arrays. Later. Nice day we're having.
Hang on, there should be one more quest for them. Shouldn't there be? Right, I have another step. And I have been jumping all over the place with this one.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Yeah, don't know why, but I seem highly prone to crashing in Nelis.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime.
The super fortress?
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady and the water. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nelis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Yeah, this is probably a good idea.
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest. Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button. Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Yeah, I already got one of those.
Really? So we may see our dream of flight soon?
Maybe?
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us. Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right? Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him. What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it. That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl. Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this. That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Okay. Nothing? Uh-oh. Pretty sure it was supposed to trigger after...
Not to worry, boss. I'm sure killing the boss of one of the families will in no way lead to savage, bloody reprisals against you and your loved ones.
I mean, it won't if they know better.
Sure, boss.
Yeah, no, looks like it's not firing off. That's annoying. Yeah, well. Oh, yeah, that's a cat. course it is.
Hey,
Miss every time.
Stop right there.
This is now a combat zone.
Oh,
You may suffer harm, up to and including death. If you
yeah, if memory
The area
serves, this whole
which
hangar
is
here should be
required
full
by
of the
law.
fuckers. Come on out, I know you bastards are in there. Huh. I'll be damned. Alright, let's pop on our rebreather right quick. Spectron is just walking in the water. Oh, there's... Super mutants do have a swimming animation, I'll be damned. Look if I've ever seen it. Nope. Okay. Pop this off. Alright. Got it up without incident. Very happy about that. This is another area that seems prone to crashing for me. You had another crash? I swear this quest is fucking cursed. A fucking rat. Okay, here they are now. I think I may have something corrupted now. Fuck, what is just wrong with this area? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh my god. Okay, seriously, I have to finish this glitchy-ass quest, and now. Yo, Loyal.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead. That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nelis. I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot. Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen. Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us. Isn't that bomber a beauty? Thanks so much for making an old man's dreams come true. Later.
Okay, I guess that's it with Loyal. Got anything to say, Real?
Over-elaborate mob schemes to take over Vegas. Reminds me of the days before the war. Sure, boss. That's a good thing to see, huh, boss? That Loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Old history, boss. I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always this handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel. And I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, but things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City. I found myself a little shack and started fixing things. Oh, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride. Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name, Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way. This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much. No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel and take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport. I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start. They slept nights. I didn't. It took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Raphael. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage. By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town. When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts about whether I still had what it took to carry my pistols proudly, to use them to do what's right. And now that I've been traveling with you for a while, you made me realize that I can still do that. Maybe I'm not as tough as I used to be, but my brains can make up for that. And my hands are still quick enough. It's time to put the guns back on.
Nice.
You can bet on that, boss.
Sort of mix and match his armor there. Guess his Vaquero outfit has some pretty good DT. Okay, so let's finish things up with Pearl. Get the hell out of this place.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today? What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so. Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us. Bye.
All right. Okay, before we head on back to Yes Man, I'll look up Real Shack. Because, surprise, surprise, I've modified it. And I can't fucking find it. God damn it. Abandoned Vault. We will have to check that out. Oh well, I can't find it. Yeah, the same guy who did the Sloan remake also remade Riul's house. It's more in that classic Adobe style, and it'll actually react to your choices in his quest line.
Hello, ma'am.
This is not where we need to be.
An entire army of upgraded Securitrons just standing by over at the fort. Pretty neat, huh? Please, go on. Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
Why?
Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers. Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest. Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Alright, we are in the end game now. Whoops. I guess I probably should have talked to the ambassador before I... Ooh boy. Oh dear. Yeah, they still like us though, so... hopefully they'll let us into the dam without too much issue. Okay, are Veronica? Yeah, they are. Come on.
Just when the standing around was getting exciting.
Yeah, I really probably should have talked to Crocker first. I think Raoul is down here too. Oh, there he is. Yo.
I can't believe we were allowed inside the Lucky 38. That place has been a legend since before the war. Right behind you, boss.
Okay. Alright, I think that's everything. Okay. Next time, we're going to be wrapping things up. See you later.